Hi and welcome in today's video. Today I'm gonna tell you why Tbilisi is, to my eyes, the best spot for beginners when it comes to expats. And all these words when you need to create a whole new life abroad. So basically my first point is the 1% income tax policy in the whole Georgia, not only Tbilisi, Batumi, Godavari, Mestia, every city in Georgia. So that's the first point, and it's a really strong one considering that it makes you able to save way more money and to invest this money, which will make you much more wealthy in the future, long-term speaking. So second point, the real estate market is tenant friendly. So it's really easy to rent something, an apartment, a house, a studio, whatever you want to rent here. It's really easy, and the market is actually in the favor of the tenants. So yeah, the legal contracts all clear. Usually you have an English translation, so no mistakes, no shady things. It's all easy and easy to break as well if you need to at some point. Third point, the Occidentals. Here, okay, this is Georgians. So Georgians are not really Europeans, to my eyes, at least as a Westerner. But still, it's quite European, okay? If you look at the culture, how people act, it's like, it's not that far from our cultures as Westerners, Europe Westerners, so, or even Americans. It's like more traditional, but at the end of the day, it's pretty similar. So the next point, no visa needed. You know, you can come here and you will have 365 days just with a stamp. And you don't need any visa, there is not any fee, nothing. It's extremely easy, and that's a really good point. The next point is that you will be alone, which is, on my opinion, a good thing, considering that you will have to manage your whole life, and you don't have any babysitter anymore, like it can be the case in the UK, in Spain, some countries like this. So that's a good point to my eyes, but it can be an inconvenience as well, depending on who you are. The next point, responsibility. It makes you responsible, because if you fucked up your life, no one is coming to save you. So it makes you an adult, I would say, if you're still a young person. Long-term vision. What's coming with that is that you will have to think long-term. And that's something was missing in the West, in Western society, I would say, because most people in Western society are either entrepreneurs or remote workers, anyway, employees. And when you live paycheck to paycheck, or even when you don't struggle, when you live with a salary, it makes you really comfortable. And yeah, it can be an inconvenience, okay? So here, because you can't find a job locally, because it's not well paid, and anyway it's not really for you as an expat, as a foreigner, or an immigrant, call that whatever you want. And yeah, the final point is money management, because here you will have to manage carefully your money, your incomes. Even if you're American, don't be too American here, because otherwise you will collapse economically. So yeah, you have to adopt this Soviet mindset, at least at first, to secure your position in Georgia. For example, if you don't make any money tomorrow because your work doesn't exist anymore because it has been replaced by AI, then you need 2 months, 3 months to get another job. maybe more. So just be careful about that. And yeah, that's it. I think the video is not really clear, but at least it's a try. It's my first, and you can subscribe to the channel because I will make one video every day for the next 30 months to launch the channel, and maybe even more, yeah, to be following. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.